Hey guys, Ruthless back. We're gonna get started with Act 3. We're just gonna pick up a Clarity Gem from Act 1, talking to Nessa. So we can just type in Clarity, pick that up. I'll probably level it because all these skills cost a lot of mana, so it's very useful to have. So we're starting Act 3 in City of Sarn. We just killed the Vol boss. And here we go. Gonna kill some monsters. We are level 33 already, which is good. So we got a boss here. Just gonna keep our distance. So once we kill him, it's very important here that we talk to Clarissa here. If we don't talk to her, or we forget to talk to her, we're gonna have to come back and talk to her before we can progress the story. And then we're just gonna head to town here. I'm gonna actually check the vendor because I'm 23. 4 links can drop at item level 24. So we're just gonna log here and get closer to the vendor, and we're just gonna check the vendor for a easy 4 link. Preferably on an energy shield base. We got nothing here, unfortunately, so we will just continue. Sell this chromatic item, and we're ready to go. Once I hit 24, I can actually do another recipe for a movement speed upgrade on my boots, but I will need a spare Quicksilver, which I do have. So I'll do that once I come back to town. And we are looking for the crematorium here. Currently in the slums area. There's a sewer crate. We're not going to do that yet because we need a key. And we will get that key after we do this crematorium quest. I think this is probably a dead end, so I probably have to go full bottom side. It's good to get your cold snaps down to kill some extra monsters to help you keep your frenzy charges up. So you have extra cast speed and attack and movement speed as well. Some blue monsters. And it should be over here. And there's also another trial in this area, so we'll look for that.
When you build something like this, you make
Get in there. So there's a trial here, and there's also Piety, who does quite a bit of lightning damage actually, so you kind of want to check your lightning resist. Make sure it's pretty decent. If not, you can probably swap a ring around and for a lightning ring. Should help out a lot. So the trial is over here. You can tell by the different items there. And there's actually like monsters here that curse you with flammability. So if you have bad fire resist and they curse you, your resistance will go even lower, even into the negative values. So we're just gonna do this trial quickly. If you don't have good fire resist, I'd recommend not walking on the fire. But my fire resist right now is about 68 out of 75 max, so it's pretty decent. So I'll just hit the trial, take the portal back, and we're looking for Piety. And it's going to be up here. You can kind of tell the layout by the shape. Here we're gonna put our Frostbound down, our brand as well. We don't have curses yet, but we will be getting them fairly soon. Actually, right after this, we'll be getting curses. Try and keep the brand on her. Once she goes down to half HP, then she'll portal out. So we hit Tolman here, and we pick up the bracelet. And we're just gonna log, go back to Act 3 Town, and we are going to get the sewer keys from Clarissa. I'll actually see if she has any good 2-stone rings. Not good. Because I could get a good base ring that I can craft an extra resist on.
Be careful.
But that's fine.
Watch yourself.
I might need the extra transmutes. So if we talk to Maramoa here, she'll give us some auras and curses. So we're actually going to pick up a Frostbite curse. So when we curse enemies with Frostbite, it'll reduce their cold resistance. So all our cold skills will be doing extra damage to them. So now we just head back to the slums, and we're looking for the sewer that we passed by earlier. So we're actually in the same zone, so we know exactly where the sewer is. Zones actually stay up for, I think, 15 minutes. So as long as you're back in the same zone within 15 minutes, you'll see the same layout that you had before. And in this area, we are going to collect the sewer busts. And collecting them will give us an extra skill point. So one thing to keep in mind here, there's always going to be one bust before the waypoint. And then there's always going to be 2 busts after the waypoint. So I have a curse here, so I'll put it on my bar. And I can also keep an eye out for 4 links. I don't think I have my proper filter here. I actually do. I could look for scepters though. I think I have like a scepter filter. So I'll put the curse down, and then we're doing a lot more cold damage. So this is the second bus. So we got the one before the waypoint, so now there's going to be 2 after the waypoint. So we got 1 there. There could be 1 down here. Maybe? No, it doesn't look like it's down here. No, that's a corrupted zone. Actually, it is a corrupted zone, so we're going to try and do that as long as it's not elemental reflect. And we're trying to get Vol Cold Snap, which is going to be our main clearing spell. One of the best clearing spells in the game, I would say. Put a Frostbound down. Be careful here. So corrupted zones are actually like 1 level ahead. So the sewers are 26, but this corrupted zone is level 27. So the monsters are going to be a bit more difficult, but it shouldn't be too hard. And look at that. Ball Cold Snap. Exactly what we needed. So now that we have that, we're not actually going to run any more corrupted zones because we already have our Vol skill gem. That's actually really nice, really lucky. I think that's the only one I ran. Maybe I ran one earlier, but that is extremely lucky. So we're looking for the last boss before we head to the marketplace. Here it is up here, exclamation mark. So I'm just gonna let this Wall Cold Snap level up a bit, let it catch up in levels before I actually equip it. Giant Life Flask, that's nice. Always want to try and pick up flasks whenever they drop, as long as they're upgrades. So hit the marketplace. We're going to hit the waypoint here, and probably go back to town to sell. We actually got a rare ring here also. Could be good. It actually has the minimum roll on resistances, which is 12. So you can roll 12 to 16. Dual res. But it could still be good. Let's go back to town and have a look. We can also equip our skill points here. We have 3 skill points to put in. So we return the bus, we get our skill point, and I'll ID some items here. I can equip this helmet. This is no good. Nothing really useful. We're looking for a +1 cold damage, overtime multiplier, high spell damage, cast speed, but that has nothing. We do have some decent res here, but no open suffix, which is what we're looking for. And this ring is pretty trashed. We mostly are looking for resistances and life. It has none of that. It does have extra dex and stats, but not really useful for me, so I'm just gonna vendor that. So we'll just throw this helmet on for now. Gives me some extra armor and energy shield. Use our extra skill point, and we can put these in. We're actually gonna go for Stormweaver. It'll give us a lot of extra cold damage. So we're gonna go the cold damage side, 16% cold damage, and then we'll pick this up afterwards. So we're back to the marketplace. We're gonna head into the crematorium, and there's another trial in here. So this should be our 5th trial in total. 5th out of 6 total. And you want to be careful here. They curse you with frostbite. So if you don't have good cold resistance, it could be a bit scary. There's an essence down there. I could look for it, but I'll just do the trial and head out. So here there's actually like saw blades, so you just want to be a bit careful. Use your movement skills to avoid them. Take your time if you need to. It could be really easy to die to those. We're just going to log here and go back to the waypoint at the marketplace, and then we're going to look for the battlefront zone. Once we get to the battlefront, we'll probably head to the docks area. And the docks area is the best XP in Act 3. So if you're ever underleveled, that's probably the best place to be. I think you want to be at least level 23 for the docks. So if you're not level 23, maybe you want to stay in the slums or the sewers. So here's the waypoint here. We'll pick that up. And if we go northwest, it'll take us straight to the docks area. Just pick up some extra frenzy charge. My auras actually got turned off. I think that's from a weapon swap. Oh no, I took them off from my helmet. So if you do take off an item with an aura, it'll automatically turn off your aura. So just keep an eye on that and make sure you re-equip it. So in this area, they do cold damage and fire damage. So keep an eye on your resistances as well. Oh, there's a 4-link. Not the best colors for me. I don't think I can use that. I might be able to actually. But it might be a bit awkward. Maybe not until level 31. So here we got a ghosted mob. Probably drop a lot of rare items. Only one. And there's also a shrine. So as you can tell, the XP in this area is pretty nice. And there's a 4-link. That's actually really nice. Does have an open suffix also, but I need level 28 for that. I'm not sure which green support I would use. So usually in this area, there are like ends of a dock, and pretty much on each end of the dock, there's going to be a blue pack. So that's how you're getting a lot of extra experience in this zone. But we're also looking for a quest item in here to progress also. We will need 2 different items. Here's a unique. So we'll need 2 different quest items. One from this docks area, and then we just picked up the other one near the waypoint in Battlefront. Once we have those, then we can head to Solaris 2, talk to Clarissa, and progress. So here's the exclamation mark, and this is the quest item. I think my XP is pretty good. So I will just go back to town. We're already 28 actually, so I'll just go back to town for now. Sell my items since we're full.
Hello.
I don't actually have any wisdom, so I'll sell a couple transmutes and some extra portals actually. So if you sell a portal scroll, you'll get extra wisdoms. So that's what I'm doing here. I still want to keep some portals. I'm not gonna need these colors, green, green, blue, blue. It's not good at all.
See you.
So I'm gonna probably use this and use a 30, probably hypothermia. We're actually 28, so we can use Vortex, but we have to progress to that point first. We have to kill Gravicious to do that. So we're gonna pick up Stormweaver here. And I'll just get some life afterwards. So we're going back to the battlefront. We have our items, so we're gonna get to Solaris 2. And then we'll get the next quest item to open up in the sewers area. And we will need to kill Gravicious in this run so we can get the Vortex gem. And we're going to be swapping Chance Orb. That's nice. I can't remember if the Witch gets Vortex already, or I have to actually spend a chance to get it. So the level 28 skill gems, some of them actually require you to spend a Chance Orb to buy. And if you don't have a Chance Orb, you can trade a Fusing Orb for a Chance Orb. And if you don't have that, you can trade alterations for jewelers for fusings. So here we go, Solaris level 2. Trying to keep those frenzy stacks up. And we will actually do the library quest later on. And we will be trying to dual wield into a Leap Slam. But we do need the gems for that. So here we go. Talk to Lady Dahlia. We don't actually need the strength gem, so I'll pick up
The
dex.
cockroach. I like that.
Might need extra dex, but I think I'll need strength also.
Believe me.
If you go to this area, you'll get fire damage craft right here. So if you're going a fire build, that's where you want to go for fire. We're gonna head to the sewers now. We have this item from Lady Dahlia, the Infernal Talc. We just go up at the sewers waypoint, open that up, and we will continue to kill Gravicious, and then we can go back to town and get our Vortex Gem. Get our Frenzy stacks going. You do want good fire resistance here. We will curse you with flammability. And throw some fire traps at you too. So just try to keep your distance, keep the brand on him, curse him, throw out some creeping cross. Should be fine.
My place is at God's side.
So we're just gonna go back to town. So we're gonna talk to Momoa, see if we get the Vortex Gem. I don't think we do actually.
That wasn't very nice.
It's kind of shitty, so
Goodbye.
That would
you
just
kind of
be
want to.
complicated.
Need some help.
Hopefully you're actually able to drop a chance. If not, you can buy jewelers for 2 alterations each. So you need a total of 8 alterations, and you'll get 4 jewelers. Then you can buy a fusing, and then you can actually buy a chance with the fusing. But we do have a chance orb, so we're going to pick up the Vortex Gem. We're going to swap that for Wintertide brand, and we're just going to drop that.
Watch yourself.
And we will actually put our Vortex on our left click. So it'll be like an auto cast. Since it's an instant skill, it'll just be easier and more convenient.
When I'm
So we're going back to Ebony Barracks. We're actually going to head to the Imperial Gardens first. So transmutes. So we're going to do the library quest and pick up a couple of gems. Hit the waypoint here. See, this does use like quite a bit of mana, so that's why we picked up the Clarity Gem. So usually the library is in the top left region. It might be down there. The trial is actually up here. This is the last trial. So after this trial, we should have all 6, and we should be able to do the labyrinth afterwards. Just click on that, take the portal back, and we're gonna go for the library. It should be down here. There we go. Essence here, is it any good? Torment? Not really. We'll still try to kill it. It's like our cold resistance isn't too good. So we might get frozen a bunch in this zone. Let's see what our cold resistance is. 55, that's pretty bad. So I'll just swap out for an extra cold ring. Just for this zone. There's a waypoint here. Pick up the waypoint, and once we do the quest, we'll come back and talk to this guy here. Regret orb, that's nice. So we're looking for the second zone here. It's kind of hard to locate because it can be all over the place, but it's always after the waypoint, so it should be somewhere on this side. Colossal Life Flask, that's nice. Here it is here. You just hit that loose candle, and like if you look at this layout, it's always going to be like this sort of rectangle area, and then you'll have to click on the loose candle to open the archives. So we'll just continue, and in this zone, you have to pick up 4 golden pages. As you can see, there's one there. So we'll just go up and get that. And you'll need 4 of them. There's another one. So I kind of want to get to dual wielding soon. So I might take some dual wielding nodes pretty quick. So I'll just save my skill points for now. Where could the last one be? Probably down in this area. My line of sight is already thematic orb, a unique wand. Actually I have all of them. And we can use the Colossal Life Flask. So we'll just portal out. We'll sell this stuff first.
Yes.
The amulet's pretty good, extra cold resistance. This wand is not the greatest for us. It's like a fizz wand. It's not too useful for casters. No good. Can't really use those colors. So we'll equip this amulet. It's kind of nice. And we'll go back to the library waypoint that we picked up. Talk to this guy. I think he actually gives us a hypothermia gem. No, he doesn't. He gives us a swift affliction support. So I could use that, but I might want to use hypothermia instead. So the gems I'm going to be picking up are Leap Slam and faster attacks. I don't actually have colors for that yet, and I can't even Leap Slam with wands. So I'm probably even going to want to swap out into other items. And I also want to pick up Determination. This is going to help me defensively by a lot. I can't actually equip that now because I don't have enough strength. So I'll just pick up Might for now. So now I can equip that. So I'm going to drop Herald of Thunder for now. That's not going to give me enough mana. I'll just take Determination off for now. I might use it later. Okay, so I kind of want to look for some fast weapons that I can leap with.
Farewell. Welcome.
So we're looking for one-handed swords, and so this one's actually okay, but it doesn't have something I can craft on. I'm actually going to go with this sword. And kind of want an axe or a scepter. The scepter is okay also. One-handed axe. I could go for that, but I'm not gonna have colors for my stuff. I'm actually gonna need blue.
Return if you must.
You getting by?
Like, there is a better scepter at level 35.
Stay out of the shadows.
I think I might just take the boarding axe for now.
Make it.
Till I get like a scepter. So I lose my curse here. I'll just swap out my arcane surge for now. So I'll put these in.
Going.
And I can actually craft some spell damage on them. So it should be 4 alterations for level 16. So that's what I'm going to do. Level 16 craft, 4 alterations. I've accumulated a bunch from leveling, so this should be
When I'm
fine.
ready and not
So I actually have my leap slam set up, and I'm going to go with Frostblink instead of my flame dash. So this should actually make things a lot faster. And since I am level 24, I can use the other recipe to upgrade the movement speed on my boots. So that's just going to be a Quicksilver and an augmentation with the movement speed boots. So it actually increases them from 15% to 20%. So that's pretty useful. And we got our Leap Slam and our Frostblink going. I kind of want to use Clarity here, but I'm kind of socket starved. So I'll probably do that later. So we will go and kill Piety right now. So back to the Ebony Barracks, and we can go for these dual wield nodes here. Gives us a lot more attack speed and cast speed. So with this Leap Slam set up with faster attacks, it's actually going to make us a lot more quicker. But you also want to keep an eye on your mana. You might actually want to have a 2 mana pot set up here. So with the Frostblink and the Leap Slam, there's actually like an animation cancel to make your Leap Slam faster. Like usually there's like a landing part on your Leap Slam, like a short animation, but if you actually Frostblink in between, in the middle of your Leap Slam, it will cancel that animation. So you can like instantly move right afterwards. So we're just gonna kill all these monsters here. This is actually really nice. So if you have offhands with white sockets, that's actually really convenient. I don't actually have enough strength to use it, so we're just looking for Linares level 2. And we got a Greed Essence here. We'll try and kill that. Greed Essence will give us extra life. Extra life on an item. So hit the waypoint, we'll go for level 2. We can't use Swift Affliction until 31. But I might actually want to get Hypothermia instead. That's another level 31 support, so...
when I'm ready and not
we will probably get that once we get back to town. So this Sleep Slam setup will definitely make things a lot quicker. So in this zone, you want to look for the stairs. I think there's 3 sets of stairs that you have to go up. So that's going to be you're looking for the yellow on your map overlay. So this is the second one, so we're looking for the last one. Here it is here. And once you get up the last set of stairs, you want to go towards the single cart So there's going to be a single cart and a double cart on the other side. So you'll always want to go on the single cart side for the right way. Damage is feeling pretty nice. I do have to check my resistances also. So here's the door to the next zone. Level up our gems. So we're gonna go this top side, extra attack speed, cast speed. Should be very nice.
Of all the
Put our
worlds you
frost
could have
bomb,
you had to
curse,
choose mine. Such power wasted on
I'll
a
mourn
feeble
go some
your
creeping
passing,
frost,
sister.
and cold snap. And as you can see, the damage is pretty good.
I need more mana.
I'll mourn your passing, sister.
Your curse expires. Remember to reapply it. So when she goes into cold phase, that actually does quite a bit of damage. So you usually want to hide from that. So we'll probably get her down here. Keep the exposure on her, keep your curses up. You want to keep like the max DPS on her, so we're just going to run from the cold phase. Try and hide behind a wall or something.
It's too late for regret.
And
Damn
pick up the
you.
tower key here. Always make sure you have the tower key here, you don't want to forget that. We'll just go back to town, and after killing Piety, we can get an extra skill point if we talk to Grigor. So he'll give us that, and we'll sell some of these items. I'm also looking for life and resistances here.
Watch yourself.
There's a Grovicious reward here, but we don't need any of these.
Goodbye.
We're going to continue going this way. We can do lab now, but we want to make sure our resistances are decent. All I have to do is craft fire somewhere, and we should be fine. We're actually going to pick up a ring here. So we can purchase 2 stone rings off of the vendors. As I mentioned before, the resistance levels go from 12 to 16. So we'll go with this fire and lightning one. Take out the colds. And our resistances are still really good. So we just need a little bit of fire resist. So we can just go to our crafting bench in our hideout, and we will craft some fire resist. Is it fire resist I need? Pretty sure. Yeah, just a bit of fire resist. So it'll just cost a transmute for the lower fire resistance roll. If we want a higher one, we can spend an alchemy. I do have 2 alchemies if I want, but I'm just going to get the lower roll, 16 to 20. And we got max roll there.
And not before.
And I think we'll do lab. We're level 31. It is a 33 zone, so it should be fine. And I did hit 31, so I can use my 31 gem.
Something?
But I'm actually going to pick up a hypothermia support. So it's going to cost an alteration. Oh, actually a chance orb, which I don't have. But I do have a fusing. So I will trade this fusing for a chance orb, and then I will purchase hypothermia. And we'll use that on our 4-link
Watch
setup
yourself.
with creeping frost and vortex and controlled destruction. So we'll open up this plaza here. So it's just up these stairs where this face is, face or mask. And this is where I ascend. So this is going to be a regular labyrinth, level 33. And we will be going for the Elementalist. Same thing, just leap around, put our frost bombs, creeping frost, and our vortex will be killing things. Also, usually in the lab, the top right is usually the exit, but you can also look at the map and see if you're going towards the right exit or not. So you want to be careful with the Zaro here. He does some leaps. He does some slashes, so just keep an eye on his movements. If you don't want to play it safer, definitely better to kill the gargoyles here. So just mostly run around. Keep your distance. Watch out for his leaps. If you don't have good physical resist, then he will definitely do a lot of damage to you. So I think there should be an exit up here, and there might be one on the other side. So this one might be a double exit. So be careful with the traps, they do a lot of damage. So this is the right zone. The other exit would have taken us down there. So this is round 2 with the boss. There's always 3 rounds. So depending on what type of boss fight it is, he'll have different types of buffs that can buff the boss. So just be careful here, just run around, throw down your damage over time skills, and you should be okay. So in this one, if you click them all, then he doesn't get the buffs. So here they come back. I want to try and... I only clicked one there, so he will be a bit stronger. I think these ones give him elemental damage. So as long as your resistances are high, he shouldn't do too much damage to you. Yeah, with all this stuff that I'm doing, it's actually costing a lot of mana, so you might actually want 2 mana pots here instead of 1. And try your best not to spam your potions as well. So this is the wrong exit, so I want to be going straight across. So I'm going to check down here. So you can actually leap across these areas. It's pretty convenient. It's actually going to be top right, I think. So you want to be careful with those things. They will actually give you like a pretty strong bleed. So if you keep running afterwards, there's a good chance you'll die if you don't have good physical resist or damage over time resist. So we'll go here and we'll head to the last zone. So this layout might be top and left, I'm guessing. Could be on this right side. There's also a website that you can check out for lab layouts. So this is the wrong area. It'll probably be more up. So you can see the exit here. This is actually going to take me back here. We want to go here.
An aspirant can afford to be promising.
So here's the last area. You want to be careful. If he did get like a lot of buffs, then he's going to do a lot of damage. So you kind of want to try to dodge his attacks as best you can.
Don't give up yet.
And you don't really want to die, or else you'll have to rerun this lab. So that was like an auto attack that actually did quite a bit. So try and keep your curses. And we should get him down here.
The trap of tyranny is inescapable.
So we actually got the scepter that I kind of want to use, but I need level 35. I'll just check these items, see if they're any good. Double resist on that. I might want to use that. Check these boots out. These boots are pretty good, actually. But I need colors. I need colors for my skills. Got the treasure key.
You are worthy. Before the goddess of justice, you are worthy.
Just throw this on the
Receive our
gloves.
blessings, embrace our gifts.
And here we're going for the Elementalist, and we're going to go with
This is the ending that we
Shaper
wanted.
of Storms.
Walls will hold it back.
So this will cause all of our damage to shock, and in turn that'll give us a lot more damage. So I'll just sell these items for now. I might actually use this. I can recolor it and try and link it. I'll sell these. So now we have a ton of wisdom scrolls. And I definitely want to swap to this item as well. I'm just going to throw a jeweler on it. It has a single socket, so it'll always gain more. That's actually pretty nice. It'll let me put some extra skill gems. So we're going to head to the Imperial Gardens. And because we're actually going to be shocking and chilling automatically, we do not need the skitter bots anymore. So we will actually be dropping them. And we want to use determination. We're going to drop the Herald of Thunder also. And we're just going to use clarity that we've been leveling in our offhand. We'll take a look at our cold snap level 4. It's only one level under, so we'll equip that as well. So we're going to be running determination and clarity. So this will help out a lot with our mana situation. As you can see, my mana's already like regenning on its own. So it might even be good to the point where I don't need...
What goes up must come down. When I'm ready and not
So I actually have my Vol Cold Snap there. I'm gonna put the Cold Snap back. And I'll put the Vol Cold Snap on my T.
life is
Oh,
short.
there's another 4-link. On my current helmet, it has a prefix, so I can actually do another resistance craft if I need to. So with Vol skills, they kind of build up souls. So right now I can use my Vol Cold Snap. And it does like this cold aura.
I need more mana.
Does extra cool damage over time. Got a unique here. It's kind of a cool unique, but don't think I will use that. I'm just sleeping around, cold snapping. Oh, some scepters here.
Too much clutter.
I can check them, I guess. Damn, that's really nice. Cool damage over time. I'm actually gonna keep that. And I'm also looking for spell damage and +1 cold, which could be really nice. Extra lightning damage to spells, not the greatest. But I can definitely use these 2 scepters once I hit 35. So if I do go dual wield scepters, I can't actually use this other skill point or mastery skill that I was going to try. I might actually though. Just because it should be a lot of damage. So I'll actually show that now. So at this Dark Arts wheel, dual wield mastery, there's this node here, 60% increased damage while dual wielding 2 different weapon types. So if I have a sword and a scepter, those are 2 different weapon types, right? So my damage should increase if I click that. So right now we're at 850. So we're going to go for the 60% extra damage. Now it went up to almost 1,000.
I'm ready and not
So that's actually a really strong node. So actually it won't work if I use another scepter. If I use 2 scepters, it's not going to work. So I'm probably not going to use that then. If I do get like a faster sword or faster axe, then I might swap that in. But I also have to craft spell damage too, which is kind of pain. So I'll probably just keep this set up for now. Should be pretty good. And here we're at the top of the upper scepter. Facing Dominus boss. Resistances are capped, so it should be pretty easy. Put our curse down. As you can see, we're putting shocks on these monsters also. So that's from our ascendancy as the Elementalist.
Submit, heretic!
So we're just doing like giga damage right now. Keep your curses up. Put your frost bombs down. Should have no issues here.
Have you ever seen the true face of God, Exile?
So you want to be careful with his attacks.
Prevails.
Just keep curses up. He's gonna do like this old storm attack. So if you have bad cold resistance, you want to be careful. I think it's like lightning.
Nightmare prevails.
And if you're in close range, he'll actually do a slam.
The light of divinity.
That's it there. He does that animation, and he'll just do like a melee slam. So you want to try and keep your distance. So here we're just going to burst him down.
I need more mana.
As you can tell, our damage is really good.
This world is an illusion, Exile.
We got a couple uniques here. We can sell those for Elk Shards. And after I kill this boss, it will be the end of Act 3. Put our Frost Bomb down, Curse. And you just want to run around this guy. He'll actually give you some Corrupting Blood stacks. So that actually gives like a, kind of like a bleed degen. So keep an eye on your life. It'll probably go down pretty quick. If you do good damage, you'll kill him pretty quickly. And that's the end of Act 3.